Jesus freak here. First thing I need to say, the retired pastor who for a while, a couple years I guess, has been bringing me to and from church so I didn't have to walk. Well, I don't usually ask for people to pray on my behalf for someone. I actually did ask Pastor Brett to pray for him, knowing he didn't have much time left. He passed away last Wednesday night. Um, Apparently, he went out in his sleep. Uh, Cal had come down with cancer and apparently just took him real quick. He's about the same age as my dad. Well, he definitely had a long life, and from what he's told me, he had a pretty fulfilled life, and I guess you could say it's a real blessing if you're able to have both. Anyway, the chair I'm sitting in, you sometimes see at least the arm in my videos. He got me that. And I have a plastic chair over there that I used briefly, and now it's mostly used by my cat. He got me that too. And he got me my printer and the printer I had before it. He's been a help to me. One of those, few people that come along, all they they're really, you know, I don't know how to say this. Anyway, I was able to get back to my usual church for the first time since last month, since last year, in fact, and first time since turning 40. um, After church, a couple of the people were talking about, they've been trying to bring some more life to the church, which, a lot of churches have been really moribund the last few years, especially mainline churches. And United Methodist Church is like literally right in the middle, the ultimate example of Big Tent, as I said. They were talking about how they have a cabinet up in the corner of the narthex, uh, big bookshelf, and it's like you want something that's here, take it. And about a year or two ago, when I started going to Ollie's, I started buying some outreach Bibles in the same translation the church uses, and I put them on the shelf for people to take. And I had explained to a few people that that's what they're there for. Now, so the bookshelf was about maybe half full at the time. Now it's like almost overflowing. And they're like, we can't get rid of these, just saying, take them. Maybe we could, make a fundraiser out of it. So I wound up explaining what I'd gotten the Bibles for, and they said, that's a good idea. We could have a table where we greet people coming in to the service, and we could use the Bibles for that. And that was, exactly what I had in mind, basically. It's an idea that I had gotten, believe it or not, from Steve Waldron, pastor of New Life Pentecostal Church in Albany, Georgia, off his YouTube channel. So yeah, I watch other videos like this, and it might not seem like I'm watching these things or getting ideas for them and taking advice from them, but I do. Anyway, I guess it's like, God said, as the rain cometh down and the snow from heaven and returneth not thither, but watereth the earth and maketh it bring forth and bud, that it may give seed to the sower and bread to the eater, so shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth. It shall not return unto me void, but it shall accomplish that which I please, and it shall prosper in the thing whereto I sent it. And this kind of feels like that, Like, I had the idea, I carried it out, and it kind of went to nothing, and, well, it's not going to nothing. And there's another verse I felt was kind of appropriate. Although, this morning I had thought of the Isaiah verse before church. Um, but the other verse that comes to mind is in Psalm 126. He that goeth forth and weepeth, bearing precious seed, shall doubtless come again with rejoicing, bringing the sheaves with him. Well, there's an old hymn based on it, Oh, we shall come rejoicing, bringing in the sheaves. I'm showing my age, aren't I? But yeah, that's also the source of the name of a ministry that publishes Bibles. The local church Bible publishers is connected with. So, coincidence? I think not. Jesus freak out.